Hello again, I am Blunty, and this is one of the most useful filters you can own, especially if you enjoy doing landscape photography and nature photography, plants and flowers and scenery and all that kind of stuff. It's called a circular polarizing filter, or CPL for short, in photographers' terms. It can intensify the colors and saturation, it can make clouds look more defined and dramatic, it can kill or reduce glare from surfaces like windows and water, and it can bring out more detail in your foliage. And to use them, it's dead easy. You basically screw it onto the front of your lens, straight into the filter mounting thread, and the front element will spin around so you can adjust the polarizing effect. Very, very simple, very, very easy, very, very effective, and next to invaluable. But the problem is, if you enjoy shooting on compact cameras like my little Olympus XZ-1 here, or the fantastically good Sony RX100, or indeed the HX20, or the Canon S95 S100, you're shit out of luck, because there is no filter thread on these things. It's they're very, very good cameras that take very, very good pictures, but you can't use circular polarizing filter or any kind of filters on them at all. There's no thread for them. You can sort of try and kludge it up by using one of these and sort of holding it in front of the lens and trying to take your photo at the same time, but that's all clumsy and awful. But now there is in fact a solution. It's called the MagFilter from carryspeed.com, and it comes in this little neoprene pouch here to keep it safe when not in use, and it's got a little flap here so it doesn't fall out accidentally. And that is what it looks like. It looks like any other filter, but there are no threads on this one. It simply attaches magnetically, which is brilliant. When you get it, it's got this very, very thin metal ring on it, and that has some 3M adhesive, and 3M are very, very good at doing the adhesive thing, so you know it's going to stay on your camera when you put it on there. Basically, you mount that around the lens, and then the mag filter attaches magnetically to that, and the magnets are quite strong. A more than secure enough fit for wandering around, and in fact I did wander around extensively and I never had it accidentally fall off on me. It's made from high quality Japanese multi-coated glass, which is pretty much the best kind of glass you want in your filters and things. It's very, very optically clear, and it's kind of hard to tell in this situation, but there is no color cast at all. It's a very neutral shade. In some cheaper circular polarizing filters you can get, there are kind of distinctly greenish tinge to them, which is no good. I mean, you can correct for it, but it's better to have good quality glass that you don't have to bugger around in post trying to correct for. You just put it on, away you go. And so I took it out shooting, and let's have a look how well it did. So as you can see, you lose absolutely no sharpness at all. You do lose some light, of course, because it is, by its nature, a polarizing filter does cut out some of the light. That's just what happens when you use a circular polarizing filter. It's not quite a lot, and you can compensate for it very, very easily in your camera settings. As we go through these test pics I took, you can see how well it works at just cutting through that glare. It really makes the image feel a lot more punchier, a lot more saturated. Stuff like foliage here, where you get that bright stripe of white across there, of the reflection of the sun. You can cut straight through that. And that's one of the reasons circular polarizer filters are so popular and so essential in many photographers' packs. You can't do it any other way but use a real filter. You'll have to ignore the quality of the video here. This is video from my Olympus XZ-1. It does very, very good stills, but its video mode kind of bites the ass. But at least you can see here in this example, when I do put the filter on, if you look at the window on the front of the Opera House there, you can see the different, as I'm spinning the filter around, you can see the light change and the reflections change and cut through it in different ways. You can even use it to cut through glare on car window screens, so you can see directly into the cabin, and you can use it in such a way that you don't destroy the reflections on the bonnet there and everything. And there are 3 different shots here, and one of them, well, 2 of them are with the filter at different positions, and the other one is without the filter. And as you can see, both ones with the filter I think are better shots, particularly bring out the detail in the background that was all washed out before and glary. Now there are 2 different sizes of the MagFilter circular polarizing filter thingy available. There's a 36mm one, which is the one I've got here, which is good for this camera obviously. There's also a larger 42mm one, which I think you'll need if you've got the Sony RX100. Basically, between the 2 sizes you should have every compact camera that you're likely to need to use it on covered easily. So there you go, that is the circular polarizing MagFilter from carryspeed.com. I am told that if this one works out, and it is working out from what I can see, and I expect it to be very, very popular, quite frankly, because it is brilliant, they are going to start creating other types of filters using the same magnetic system, so you can leave the ring on your camera, just switch out your filters, go click, 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 which is going to be fantastic. You know, I'm hoping for a neutral density filter, hopefully variable neutral density, so you can do those flowy water stuff in daylight. And I'm getting ahead of myself, but yeah, it's a brand new concept, and it works absolutely brilliantly, and it's dead affordable. At the time I'm publishing this video, there is a special introductory price, and it is $26.99 and $24.99 depending on which size you get. I'm not sure when that ends, so if you want one of these, you should probably hurry up and order it. The regular price is still very reasonable at $40.99 and $44.99, I believe. Even if you miss that introductory price, that's still a very good price for a circular polarizing filter of this quality, of Japanese glass. So there you go, another very affordable, extremely useful, highly practical accessory for making your shooting a little bit better. Say thank you, Blunty. You're welcome. I'll catch you next time.